What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is things about homes in the US that puzzle foreigners. This is one specifically for homes. I think we've done a very similar video for this channel. I don't think we've done this one because I recognise the channel, I recognise the intro. So I did have a look, I've searched the title, I can't find it anywhere. Obviously we haven't watched the contents of the video, so maybe we'll get a couple of minutes in, you guys will never see this because we realise we have actually seen this video, but I'm pretty sure we haven't. I think it's just the same channel. We've done a different video that may be similar, just not specifically on homes, if that makes sense. So this is homes. I'm guessing shoes taking off is going to be one. We take our shoes off. You guys seem like you don't. Yeah. I think that's going to be one. I think kettles is going to be one. But I don't know what else.
No, I can't think of anything that would puzzle, because I feel like because I know them now.
Yeah,
so
it's
weird. I can't
weird.
think about them from a puzzling point of view if I didn't know them.
Yeah, because we've done a lot of videos. Smash that like button if you enjoy this kind of content, guys. Smash the subscribe button as well. Instead of us guessing, let's just get straight into it. And let's check out things about homes in the USA that puzzle foreigners. And hopefully we haven't seen this, and hopefully you guys have seen this.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 things about homes in the USA that puzzle foreigners. If you live in the United States, I'm sure you see all the things in your home as totally normal. But around the world, people have totally different houses. And if you're not from the US, then prepare to be stunned by the weird things Americans have in their homes. But first, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too. Coming up first, we have single faucets.
I've not seen it.
In many countries, for example,
You've never heard the word faucets, have you? I knew it. I was waiting for you to say what was
definitely not had this video before.
So this is, you know, we have heard this one before. I know what a faucet is now. Yeah. This, again, I think we say this every time we see this, and for people who haven't seen our channel before, this is more old school Britain. Modern ones have a single tap now. One mixer, a single tap, but very old school, like
so
my nan's.
My nan's.
Oh, there you go.
My nan's house has them on the bath. Yep. My mum's house does not.
It's more of a modern build.
Yeah.
So again, it makes sense because we do have a lot more older buildings. There's a lot of them, so there is still a lot around. But then there's a lot of new buildings without
also,
them
like,
as well.
The old buildings, people now get modernised and.
Yeah, so they're definitely on the way out, but they do still exist.
UK, you have two different taps, or faucets. But hop across the pond, and there's only one. That's right, the American ethos is one faucet to rule them all. In many countries, you have to choose between washing your hands in boiling hot water or freezing cold water. Or if you're a genius, you can turn them on both at the same time and have medium water. But in the USA, there's just one faucet the water comes out of. This will be the case in almost every kitchen and bathroom in the USA. Instead of having one hot and one cold tap, there's just one. Usually you simply turn that one single tap to hot or cold. The reason why the USA only has one faucet is because their plumbing system is different from many other countries. In countries where there's two taps, water usually sits in a tank where it's not deemed to be safe. That's because the water's been sitting building up bacteria for too long. Next up is huge refrigerators.
Yep.
You may assume that...
I think I might have won my for a refrigerator now.
Nah, it weren't 5k last time I checked. Go and check out the British American refrigerator video we did the other day for Lost on the Pond. 5k likes, Millie gets a fridge and we get a new for that.
American fridge. I am going to get a fridge. Can we just
American
clarify?
Fridge, yeah.
We're going to get a fridge. We're going to clarify that.
Yeah, we're going to get a fridge, but she gets an American one.
The American one with the
I don't think it gets on there, so go and dislike that video.
With the pull-out drawer.
Yeah, go and dislike that video, guys.
that refrigerators are all made equal, but that's simply not the case. One internet user said they did a house swap with their friends from the UK. When they got to their home in the UK, they actually had to call their friends and ask where the fridge was. When they were told, they were surprised, as they thought their normal fridge was some kind of mini fridge. That's because refrigerators in the USA are huge, or huge. Instead of them having one door, it's actually common for them to have two. They may also be kitted out with fancy gadgets like ice makers. And some smart fridges now even have screens, but I'm pretty sure most people in America don't have them. The reason why is because American food is often sold in larger packaging. Not only that, people in America often buy more groceries than those in the rest of the world. Also, outside of the USA, many people leave foods outside of the fridge. For example, in many countries, eggs, butter, cheese and beer are left out of the fridge.
Not cheese.
Yeah,
Next
no,
up
I wouldn't
is
agree with cheese.
cheese definitely goes in the fridge, 100%.
toilet.
Because if it doesn't,
Eggs I leave in. Not really
yeah,
bothered.
we can leave them out. Yeah, it's one of them. Some people
Beer,
like to put them
put
in.
them in, put them out. It's not bad. But cheese, I'd always put cheese in the fridge.
Definitely. You don't want sweaty cheese. Sweaty cheese is
warm
not that
cheese.
nice. I'll eat it. Don't be wrong. I love cheese.
Warm cheese.
But sweaty cheese isn't as good as cold cheese.
Toilets.
Okay.
Now, for a very essential room in every house, the bathroom. There are actually a few toilet differences in the USA compared to the rest of the world. First off, American toilets are much lower down than the ones in Europe. European toilets are usually much higher than American toilets for some reason.
At least your legs won't
Some say
dangle.
the reason why America has low-sitting toilets is because it's more like how our caveman ancestors squatted on the ground. It's actually more natural to squat near the ground to do our business.
Wow.
For some reason, Americans have taken this into account, while the rest of the world has not.
Fair play.
But that's not the only difference about American toilets. If you're not American and go to visit the States, you may assume your toilet's being clogged. This could be hugely embarrassing, but don't worry, it may not be the case. That's because in America, their toilet bowls are full of water. Instead of there only being a small bit of water, the toilet bowls are usually pretty full up. This prevents the bowls getting too dirty and staining the porcelain white. This also means that American toilets smell better and they don't have to be brushed as often. But the downside is there's an increase in splashing, if you know what I mean. And finally, one extra difference.
Oh, that's brutal. But I was just thinking, what do you do if you block the toilet?
Yeah, 'cause you put your brush down, you're gonna...
Because it's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to get into too graphic details. This is going.
I'm gonna let you do this one.
But I was thinking, like, so in a UK toilet, right, with the water down at the bottom, you don't know you blocked the toilet until you press the flush button, yeah? And the water slowly rises and it's up. But if it's already up there, you press the flush button, but oh shoot, it's everywhere. And there's no stopping that flush. You just got to quickly get the brush in there. You know what I mean?
I can't answer that for you.
I just think there's going to be a lot of overflowing if the water's that high. Let us know in the comments below. And you know who you are. I know you guys have experienced it. Don't give me that whole, I wouldn't know. You know. I'm really scarred for life.
What's about American toilets is sometimes there's a gap in the toilet seat. You may see these on public toilets or people's toilets in their homes. If you're not American, you may ask, what is this? Well, the idea is, in public toilets, you're supposed to put toilet seat covers in. This provides some extra hygiene. But what about in your own home? Well, you can put things, for example, toilet seat covers over to make it warmer. That's right, you can actually buy fuzzy toilet seat covers to make your toilet seat warmer.
Imagine if you spilled that.
Next up is single floor.
Comfortable.
I knew you could
You
say
like
it.
to dangle your bits down.
I knew, because I genuinely did think that at first, but I thought, nah, it can't be that.
Oh, wow, so like they're not squished when you're like for men, if you sit down.
So we just sit
They're
on
not squished, they just go through the gap. That
Yeah.
makes so much sense.
Mine is nowhere near as mad as
Yeah,
it
but
was
like
now.
that makes so much sense, no?
I was picturing it. I'm not gonna lie, I was picturing it, but I just
Yeah,
didn't
I
say
was
it.
too, but I'm not sure why I was. Not so great
This
for a
one
girl,
isn't
though.
about a single room in an American home. Instead, it's a fact about American houses in general. If you go to most countries, houses will have at least 2 floors, sometimes 3. But
Unless
in
it's
the
a bungalow.
USA, despite their houses being very big, they're usually all on 1 floor.
See, I've
in
seen them
the
on lots of
UK,
them
these
at
would be
Granny's.
known as
What, just for one floor
But
ones?
they're massive houses, like really long, but
Yeah.
just like one floor, everything's
So
all
on Super down
I
here,
think that's really cool.
do they not put them on the bottom step then? There's no naughty step.
No, some do because some go into the basement.
It's brutal.
No, like the floors go into the basement, so it's like
No, I know
a
you mean.
lounge and that down there.
Oh, okay, I can say.
Just sending them kids down to the basement.
We've got no stairs to go up, so you go in the basement.
as
But Superman does
bungalows.
chairs anyway.
They're actually
Okay.
pretty uncommon, but in the States, single floor homes are the norm. In the USA, homes are usually spread out horizontally, but in many places, for example European countries, they're more vertical.
There's no space, is there, for us?
No, that's true. We gotta
Next
go
up is garbage disposals.
Oh, I wish we had them.
I get angry.
Around the world, if you have food waste, you simply put it in the trash. But in the USA, you may put it down your
You
sink.
can put your whole apple
That is
down.
because in America, they have something called garbage disposals. Over 50% of American homes have a garbage disposal, but they're pretty much unheard of in every other country. Some say these provide better sanitation and limit smells coming from your trash can.
You'd never
The
have
reason
trash
why
can
many
be
countries
put
don't
into it.
have garbage disposal
True, but I have also heard a lot of bad things about it always gets blocked, the plumber always
Yeah.
has to come out, it can smell a little bit, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
In the comments from you guys, it's you legends who have told us, so update us on that So if you've got an opinion on it and never told us, let us know.
Yeah.
Is because in-sink garbage disposals are banned in many countries. The reason why is because many countries don't want food waste added to wastewater. That's because it will use more energy again at a later date to separate it into sewage waste. And some sewage plants are too small and would need an upgrade to do this. Next up, we have flags.
Oh, you guys love it, which is awesome.
If there's one thing Americans love, it's their flag. People from outside the USA will be stunned to know that kids actually pledge allegiance to the flag every morning in school. And if you travel around the USA, you'll see many homes with at least one flag outside their home. This may be on a flagpole or hanging off their house. This isn't something you'll see in many countries, but the USA have a strong sense of pride when it comes to their flag. And finally on the list of things about American homes that puzzle foreigners, we have AC.
AC, which we wish we had in the UK literally for the past few weeks. It's been roasting. And we haven't had any AC. But you know what, we're not complaining. We're not typical British people moaning.
We only get this for a few weeks every 500 years.
In all seriousness, I absolutely loved it. For people who complain, like, it's nice to have it. Very, very nice.
I want the rain
In
back.
many countries, having an AC is not very common. And in some countries like the UK, you'll see things such as radiators to heat homes.
Yep.
But in the USA, ACs aren't just common, it's how they're used which is odd. Instead of opening a window, taking off a few layers, or using a fan, Americans may keep their ACs running all through the summer. This is not the most cost-efficient way to do things, but it does feel really nice. One French man moved to Boston wrote online about his experiences in America in the summer. He said, "Why do you guys leave the AC on when there's so many windows?" He complained that many buildings he went into were actually too cold. And really, the reason why AC is left on is because it's all about the luxury. There's no need to worry about acclimatizing or changing clothing when you can keep your home exactly how you want it. If you're not from America, then vote in the poll in the top right corner about the most weird thing in American homes.
Pardon?
For my opinion, I prefer to be too cold than too hot, because you can always put layers on if you're too cold.
That's true.
If you're too hot, you're doomed.
That
if you don't got aircon, you're doomed.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I just like the heat. Let us know which you guys think is potentially the most quote-unquote weird. It's not weird, it's just different, which isn't always wrong. Which we do want to stress. It's strange to us because we haven't got it. It doesn't mean it's like we're not against it.
Like, it makes sense for your country.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
It makes sense.
But like sometimes you give a reaction like, no way you do that. But it's actually like, yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it's like, just because we're not used to it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's not, it's just...
It's different. You guys do it different. We do it different. Definitely. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Yeah, is that everything?
That's everything. Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.